the aggression that they're playing with. But anyway, we're into the next game.
Yes, game number 4 it is. And that should be the home map for Twigg again. So let's take a look. It is Duopoly. Again, another open land map with, you know, 2 desert areas in the fringe regions and 1 desert area in the middle. And apart from that, I think it's pretty straightforward. Standard resources, you start with a TC and 2 boars, a sheep, the regular, you know, setup. And let's take a look at the civilizations. Oh, there's an interesting one. Twigg really seems to like his Britons on a AOC balance patch. And now we're getting to see TaToH with Koreans, and I don't...
Oh, Koreans? Are you serious?
Yes. Koreans actually get a small economy bonus now, except for stone, you know. In regular AOC they get a bonus on stone mining. Here on the AOC balance patch, I think they get faster food from berries, if I'm not completely mistaken. I can quickly look it up, actually. Let's do that. So
I mean, come on. Most, you know, every time I've watched experts, they hate playing Koreans because of the slow economy. Until they get Imperial, then that's a great civ to play.
So the foragers work 25% faster, so that's the berries. Villager bonus gets changed. Mangonel +1 range gets removed to changed to an individual bonus. It's not a team bonus anymore. Their unique technology is a bit cheaper, or what was it? Anyway, and turtle ships are not relevant here. So...
Oh, they're gonna restart.
Restart. Well, they have to stick with the same civilizations, so it was not completely futile here to explain how Koreans are a little bit better now with AOC balance patch. Let's go back. On the scene switcher, yes.
I'm just going to get a glass of water. I'll be about 2 minutes.
Of course. So, everyone on the chat, hello and welcome again. And yeah, if you have any questions about the players, the maps, the settings for this event, feel free to ask. I can probably link you the balance overview again. Oh yeah, and the gamble command does exist as well, so if you guys feel lucky, go for it, but I have to warn you, you can actually lose gold as well. We've had a guy from Australia, he's actually in my clan, who managed to went back to 0 gold. Just by gambling it away. The rules for a restart, there are so-called admin restarts. If there is a bugged map, you know, resources trapped, and every player gets to call a restart for themselves. So if they mess up the start and they don't want to play the game for whatever reason, then they can call a restart. So, game number 4. Again, same map, same civilizations. Map is Duopoly, and it's Britons for Twigg, and TaToH went with Koreans. Again, Koreans get a small economy bonus they haven't had before with AOC balance patch. They collect 25% faster when they go to berries. Damn. Question from the chat. Doubt against Classic Pro. Yes, that might very well be true. There were quite a few matches scheduled on this Sunday, and we've covered one already. that was played live. And this one we got called into spontaneously, like, hey, they are about to start, stream it. So yeah, it might very well be true that TaToH and Classic Pro from, I think he's from Ukraine, are playing tonight. So.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello and welcome back, Michael. Again, thank you for co-casting, because you know I really prefer to have a co-cast. I don't like casting on my own too much.
It's certainly a hard job to co-cast and cast to make everyone happy. It's never going to happen, but I'm really surprised that they've picked the same civs.
Oh, they have to. They have to. If it's a restart, it has to be the same map and the same civilizations. You know, I mentioned this example earlier. Let's imagine Arena and the scenario Mayans against Goths. If it was allowed to change civilizations, that would be a little bit unfair, wouldn't it? You have to stick with your decisions and pull through.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so TaToH as Koreans, and he's scouting rather aggressively. It was before minute 4 when he already entered, I would call it, enemy territory. So he knows where Twigg is already. He can figure that out by, you know, finding deer, finding a secondary gold. He found the stone, pretty sure. So he should know roughly. Oh, but will he get near the TC? He sees the scout and he changes the scout. Sorry, the scout saw the house, or discovered the house there and changed direction. Okay.
Well, the main thing is with scouting is that you find all your home resources, like you find your sheep, you find your boars, and then go find the enemy. TaToH done that very, very early, so that's why he's scouting like that.
Yeah.
And he is now finding the enemy's wood line. He knows exactly where the enemy is. I think he might come forward playing as Koreans. I think he might do a trush.
Yeah.
What do you think? He's not taking stone right now, but I think he might do very quickly.
Of course, Tower Rush is still a very, very viable option with Koreans. Their stone mining bonus stays the same on AOC balance patch, and since this is such an open map, it could very well be. Yeah, he's going on stone already. You're absolutely right. He's getting loom. He will click up to feudal in a second.
And does the Koreans still get the upgrade for free on the towers?
Yes, of course.
From the balance, well, okay, so he will go stone and he will go forward. I think he will go forward.
He was on his way already, and now he's sending.
I'm waiting for the vills. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vills.
Six villagers.
Vills.
It's really committing there.
And that could be risky because, you know, that's 6 villagers idle time. Where will he attack? Where's his scout? I can see his scout coming. He's going to attack this wood line. Yeah. And he's going to cover that massive front gold pile right there. But Twiggy needs to use his idleville. Come on, do something with it. It's coming on. Do you think this will be successful, Jeanette?
Let's take a look at the map. He can definitely cut off the wood there. That's the closest right now to him. The barracks is coming up. Well, Twigg has clicked up rather quickly himself, so it's 9:29 seconds against 10 minutes 13 seconds. If he manages to cover the gold, then that's good. Go ahead.
You know, TaToH, he made the palisade around Twiggy's stone mine, so he knew he wasn't taking it, and now he's come forward and he's walling that stone in. People might call it laying. I call it wanting to win the game. And that first tower is going up, and now the second tower coming in. That's going to cover that gold. That villager will not complete that wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he
dear,
built a
dear.
quick house, 34 HP. More villagers on their way. Well, the scout has the feudal bonus, so he can definitely take a fight with one villager. But since the tower is going up, this palisade wall is not gonna last here. And he can walk around anyway. So
Yeah,
he
and
got the
that's
kill.
exactly why he built that first tower where no one could see it, and he's got the secondary tower backing it up.
As a backup. If you want to go for a tower rush, your first tower should really be a safe one, you know. It's your fallback tower. Okay.
But look at his villager to the south.
And now they're going to.
Is he really gonna get away with that?
Look at the stone. Twigg wants to go for stone now, and he hasn't seen the palisade yet.
Oh, TaToH, that was so sneaky.
And he's building a tower at the wood. God,
the secondary wood
TaToH,
line. Yeah.
so aggressive and so cheeky, and I don't know what to call it.
Sneaky, yeah.
Sneaky is the perfect term right now. Busting through the house wasn't too many HP there anyway. And
oh no, this is disastrous. I don't know what Wiggy can do for this. It's when that tower goes up on that secondary wood line, he's in trouble, man. The gold is covered. Has he got another gold? Yes, he has got another gold. He could take that.
But honestly, I think when the tower goes up at the wood, I think Twigg might call it. I think he might call it then already, because.
And the other thing is look at TaToH's base. It's untouched. He's happy at home. He's being aggressive, and this could be terrible.
Twigg just lost the scout. TaToH, let's take a look at his point of view.
Oh, he's lost his wood. He deleted the mining camp. And now TaToH now gonna cover the stone as well.
And you see the line of sight from Korean villagers here in the game is so helpful, because he can scout everything just by walking around with the villagers. And he's building another tower.
See everything.
Yeah.
He can absolutely see everything near enough.
He's gonna cut off the wood now, and I don't think Twigg has the resources to go for. Yeah, his resources are below 100.
To the limit.
Yeah.
To the limit. To the limit. He's. Oof. What can he do?
Twigg,
look at his base.
You see, Twigg is building a tower right now at his. But he's.
A stone. Yeah.
At his stone, but he saw the tower and didn't fight off the villager. But yeah, this is it. You see, the second tower at the wood line in the back was really the nail in the coffin. The final one.
But I did like like on the previous game, I said when Wiggy came forward with Tower Rush, and he didn't build the first tower to back up his second tower, and that can be a big game changer. You've got to get that first tower up to cover where your villagers are going to build the next tower. Definitely, you need that backup.
Yeah.
And now I bet Twiggy, I mean, I know the game is paused, but Twiggy will go, oh my god, what am I going to do? My gold's gone. I've got no wood line. Yeah. I've got nothing. What the hell can I do?
And you know what, in my opinion, made this tower rush from TaToH not just a good tower rush, but an exceptionally well-played tower rush? It was the fact that he managed to wall in the stone. Twigg sent villagers there to build a mining camp, wasted 100 wood on it, and forced again the idle time and the time necessary to collect stone. And this again bought TaToH time to spread the tower rush. And without stone, you cannot really stop a tower rush. So again, what you said, well, some people consider it laming. Here, this really made it genius, exceptionally well played, I think.
Oh, I mean, hat off to TaToH. I mean, he sneaked that villager in to wall that stone, and he built a tower on that wood line, and now he's building another tower. I mean, what a perfect execution of.
And he was you know, circling in his opponent from both sides. We had a look at the, let's say, the center west, but there was this villager in the east, you know, walling in the stone, building a tower behind the forest, building a second tower at the stone, etc. So from two sides, really, no chance for Twigg. The only thing I could probably criticize here is that Twigg saw that he was up against Koreans. You know, you can always hit Control D, for example, take a look at the civilizations. I know most experts do that in the first 2-3 minutes. And so Twigg could have probably anticipated the tower rush a little bit better, because if you're up against Koreans, what's gonna happen on an open land map?
Yeah, but, you know, when you know your opponent is Koreans, you should know a tower rush is incoming. You know, I don't mean to put Twiggy down.
No, we've seen his skills in the game before, haven't we? So.
But you know, I mean, he should have known that, and well, I mean, these were great games. I mean, you know, in the other game, Twiggy came true and showed his true skill and potential there. I mean, he beat TaToH on that, but yeah, you know, it's hard, and it's hard when you're a player and doing this. I mean, it's easy for us to see because we can see everything, you know.
Yeah.
And but fair play to both players. Great games, man.
Absolutely. And you know, just looking at the military statistics, 1 unit killed, 2 units killed here for Twigg and TaToH. You see, there wasn't even too much bloodshed. It was simply, you know, the map control, cutting off the resources, and that is enough to force a player into calling GG.
Exactly. So well played by TaToH. Unfortunately, somebody's got to lose, and unfortunately tonight it was Twiggy. But
it's a tournament.
He did.
Yeah.
He did try. He did try. He did. You know, people like